If you search for web dev content on YouTube, everything you'll find is the same advice repackaged. I've gone through the deep end of web dev content, and I've found 5 things I genuinely think you don't know. And don't worry, these are actually useful, otherwise I wouldn't waste your time and tell you these. I'll tell you everything you need to know about the concept, how to fix it, if you even need to worry about it, and at the very end, I'll tell you how AI plays a role in all of this. First off, this one's extremely important, yet it's often overlooked, and it's called anti-accessibility. All you need to know is that when you're creating buttons or anything interactive on your website, and you use on-click or you trigger some sort of action, it is a common pitfall to use a div instead of a button, or even worse, use an anchor tag instead of a button. Technically speaking, these do function the same in the HTML, and they visually look the same as well, but what you're doing under the hood is confusing your browser and screen readers at the same time. Its default behavior is for them to ignore div tags, which is good, but for accessibility, this makes all of your interactive elements, which are not buttons, invisible to your browser and screen reader. Thankfully, there's an easy solution. Just make sure that your divs are buttons if they are interactive. Another important check, just one you can do on the side, is to make sure that you can tab through your entire website. This just makes sure that users can access everything they need to do using just a tab. Alright, so this next one is useful for practically every single website out there, but is often overlooked or unknown. With modern phones now having notches, islands, or camera holes at the top of the phone, any headers or navbars you may have might get hidden underneath it. I won't waste your time with this. Just put this in your website and it'll add padding if there is a notch. If you want to be safe, you can use this as a fallback. This next one is extremely simple. It's just a small change to how you write your CSS to make it more general. In English, we tab from the left to mark indentations, and we might use this in CSS by margin left. In some languages, they actually tab from the right, and to address this, you can just use margin inline start, and it'll automatically decide what to tab from. Not gonna waste your time, just change this and it'll do the job for you. It's a very simple change. This is one for quicker loading for website speeds, which is really useful, but it's rarely ever brought up. If you have a long website vertically and you don't want to load your entire website at once, you can actually lazy load entire chunks of your website. You can do this by using content visibility. Set a portion of your site to content visibility auto, and it'll speed up your website's loading. It's also best practice to set an intrinsic size, and this will prevent layout shifting and tell the browser how much space to reserve for that chunk of the website. This one is really useful for modern websites. If you have a link that'll take you to a different part of the website or the page itself, usually when you click it, it'll jump to that spot immediately. This is fine, but on modern websites, you may want to have something that's a little more slick. With zero JavaScript, you can now set your HTML to scroll behavior smooth, and it'll scroll to the targeted part of the website in a far cleaner manner. It's great UX without any additional JavaScript, and just a neat thing to have. Now, to finish the video off, I'm going to give you a rundown on how AI will play a part in all of these concepts I just told you. To begin with, AI will probably not have an issue with anti-accessibility. It should be fine on this end. But everything else in this video is too niche for AI to automatically include. But that's fine. Now you know to specifically ask it to include it, and this way you can get AI to write this for you. If you appreciate this style of content, just leave a comment. It motivates me to keep making more content like this.